Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow presenters. I'm moderator here. My name is Puvarasi Subramaniam. My metric number F21B1383. It is an honor to be here with you today. I'm here to share some important guidelines to save our environment and health. Breathe is the symbol of life. Deeper the breath, greater the victory of life. I'm glad to share about impact of air pollution on environment and health. Air pollution can be defined as an alteration of air quality that can be characterized by measurement of chemical, biological or physical pollutants in the air. Therefore, air pollution means the undesirable presence of impurities or the abnormal rays in the proportions of some constituents of the atmosphere. The world was affected by COVID-19 in 2020. The World Health Organization has declared a pandemic as more than 118,000 cases of coronavirus. Illness are spread across 110 countries around the world. Air pollution is considered the major environmental cause of the several diseases and premature death around the globe. Study evidence indicates that both short and long-term exposure to air pollutants are associated with a wide range of adverse health effects. Air pollution, apart from close contact, COVID-19 becomes an airborne illness in every country. We try to avoid lockdown, restrictions and quarantines. Alright, before the presentation begins, it's great pleasure for me to introduce our presenter today. First presenter is MATHINISHA and second presenter is IKMAR. Without further ado, I would like to welcome the presenter to present the presentation. Alright, MATHINISHA, the floor is yours.
Thank you, moderator. My name is MATHINISHA Subramaniam. My metric number is J2-1A1081. My greetings to everybody present over here and thanks for giving your precious time. Today, I would like to deliver a speech affects air pollution on health. The air pollution has many bad effects on health of people. It is cause of many skin respiratory disorder in human beings. Also, it causes heart disease too. Air pollution causes asthma, many other diseases. It increases of rain the aging of lungs, decrease lungs function, damage cells in the respiratory system. Now, we see more about details about the effect air pollution on health. First effect on air pollution on health is modest changes in respiratory tract, affected pulmonary function, moving to restrict performance, emergency room visits and hospital admission and to the deaths. Air pollution has adverse effects not only on the respiratory system but affects the cardiovascular system as well. This is true from both acute and chronic exposure to air pollution. Secondly, morbidity and reduced life expectancy. The effects of air pollution on human health can be short-term and long-term. Both short-term and long-term effects can cause varying degrees of damage to human health. Short-term and long-term effects may include minor irritation and death, respectively. Toxic air particles have short-term effects such as immediate irritation to eye and throat. The long-term causes death due to the failure of respiratory system. The third and finally, the effect air pollution on health is population subgroups are affected differently by air pollution risks. Vulnerable groups under high risk include infants, young children, the elderly, pregnant women, and unborn fetuses. It is necessary to identify these vulnerable groups because they are the first to be affected as the levels of air pollution increase. Generally, only a minority of the total population is affected by high level of exposure. Therefore, any excess the mortality due to air pollution. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you, Madnisha. Alright. Next presenter is IKMAR. Let's start your presentation.
Thanks to moderator. Before I start, I will introduce myself. My name is SAIFUL IKMAR bin Ahmad EZAHAR. My metric number is F20A0589. Yeah. Among effect air pollution to environment, depletion of the ozone layer. Ozone is a gas that occurs both at ground level and in the Earth's upper atmosphere, known as the stratosphere. The stratosphere, however, ozone forms a layer that protects life on Earth from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. But this good ozone is gradually being destroyed by man-made chemical referred to as ozone depleting substance, including chlorofluorocarbons, hydrochlorofluor- hydrochlorofluorocarbons, and halogens. As the ozone layer becomes thin, thinning of the ozone layer can lead to more cases of skin cancer, cataracts, and impaired immune systems. UV can also damage sensitive crops such as soybean and reduce crop yields. Next, air pollution can affect acid rain. Dead or dying trees are a common sight in area affected by acid rain. Acid rain leaches aluminium from the soil. That aluminium may be harmful to plants as well as animals. Acid rain also remove mineral and nutrient from the soil that trees need to grow. At high elevation, acidic fog and clouds might strip nutrient from trees' foliage, leaving them with brown or dead leaf and needles. The trees are then less able to absorb sunlight, which make them weak and less able to withstand freezing temperatures. Besides that, air pollution also can affect crop and forest damage in a variety of ways. Ground level ozone can lead to reductions in agricultural crop and commercial forest yield, reduce growth and survivability of tree seedlings, and increase plant susceptibility to disease, pests, and other environmental stress such as harsh weather. As described, uh, as, dis- as described, crop and forest damage also result result from acid rain and from increased UV radiation caused by ozone depletion. Finally, effect of air pollution is on wildlife. Toxic pollutants in the air or deposit on soils or surface water can impact wildlife in a number of ways. Persistent, persistent toxic air pollutants are of particular concern in aquatic ecosystem. These pollutants accumulate in sediment and may biomanufacturing tissues of animals at the top of the food chain to concentration many times higher than in the water or air. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ikmar. All right. As a conclusion about this topic, impact of human health, triggering and introducing many diseases leading to the high morbidities and mortalities, particularly in the developing countries such as Iran. Therefore, air pollution control is a visual and should be on the top of priority list of the government. Next, alright. Now we are come to the Q&A section. First question for the Madhinisha. Madhinisha, are you ready?
Ready, moderator?
Alright. What are the main reasons for air pollution in Malaysia?
The main reason of air pollution in Malaysia is some of the main sources of air pollution in Malaysia include the exhaustion of gases by vehicles, open waste mismanagement and burning, discharge of waste from industry and discharge of smokes. These are the main reasons of air pollution in Malaysia.
Thank you. Your answer is suitable for this. Next, we are moving to the next question. Ikmar, are you ready?
Yes, moderator.
Alright. Your question. How to do automobiles pollutants the air?
The waste automobiles pollute the air is internal combustion engines, which run on gasoline or diesel, are common in automobiles. When gasoline or diesel is burned, various harmful gases are released, including carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and others. Furthermore, automotive engines emit microscopic particles. As a consequence, automobiles pollute the atmosphere. Thank you.
Thank you, Ikmar. Your answer can access is suitable. Let's we are come to the ending section. Finally, that brings us to the end of part of our presentation. Let's I would like to express my gratitude to our presenters again for the informative and interesting talk. There is enough evidence to suggest the pollutions, whether it's industrial or human in origin, is eventually harmful to our environment. The problem eventually harms us too, since we are all linked together. Pollution should be carried from generation to generation. It should stop now, and the only way this will happen is we work hard as a species to ensure a sustainable future for our planet and species as a whole. Moreover, most of us are either directly or indirectly responsible for causing this problem. We have all contributed to in one way or another. For example, littering, employing machines that are not environment friendly, using plastic bag. Example, instead of getting helmet by these critics. It is important to take steps in curbing problems. Yes, everyone must work towards this goal together. Let us join let us join hands to take various small yet effective measures which will go too long way in making this world better place to living in. Hopefully, the presentation were beneficial for everyone. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, presenter.
Thank you,
Thank you,
moderator.
moderator.